Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Batman Arkham Asylum DC Collectibles action figure 4-pack. So the figures that are included in this set are basically the whole of Series 1 from the Arkham Asylum video game. And with them being from the first wave, especially having Joker and Harley in it, they are quite rare figures to find at a decent price. So with the amazing availability of this 4-pack now, you can actually get this 4-pack for cheaper than buying probably either Joker or Harley. And here you get both, and you get Batman and Scarecrow too. So it's a pretty fantastic 4-pack, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. So first of all, obviously we can see the packaging looks really nice. So on the back here we can see the Arkham Origins 4-pack. I've done a review for that Batman and Deathstroke, so if you want to see reviews for both of those, the links will be in the description below. And then over on the right we have the Arkham City 4-pack, which the review for that will be coming very soon. And here we have the figures out of the packaging. Now, I will be going over each of them really quick, showing you the articulation and whatnot and the detail, but I'll just be going over the small minor changes that they have made to the figures. The Batman, I prefer the original, but all the others I do prefer these versions. Scarecrow, there's really barely any changes at all. You'd have to have both in hand to really go ahead and look at them. My brother has both the Joker and the Harley, so not only on pictures can you tell the difference, but in hand, I definitely can tell a difference as well. So let's go ahead and start with the Joker. So here we have a really amazing figure. You can tell just by the detail that there's so much work gone into this in sculpt and paint and everything, and it's the same for all of these figures. They're absolutely awesome. Now the differences with this one is basically they gave him a lighter patch right here on the knee that was almost the same colour as the rest of the suit on the original figure, and then they made the flower a little bit darker so it's not as vibrant. Like this was like bright white, the petals, whereas now they're a bit toned down, and basically it looks a bit more game accurate because of it. So for articulation, the head is on a ball joint up here so it can swivel around and look left and right. And then we have the arms, which go up, down, and out to the side. We have a single joint elbow and rotation at the wrist. And then down at the legs here, they come out a little bit, but not really all that much. They mainly just go forward and back. We have a single joint at the knee, and then the feet there on maybe swivels, maybe ball joints, I'm not too sure, but I can really only get them moving left and right. And that's all that you need, because they are mainly, just meant to be in particular poses. Now, the original Joker figure came with a Scarface accessory, and that actually comes with the Arkham City 4-pack as kind of an incentive to go ahead and buy the second one if you've got this one. And that is slightly repainted, so it's a bit of like a more exclusive feel as well. So I will go over that when we do the Arkham City figure. So now looking at Harley, here we can see an absolutely fantastic difference from the original figure. The purple is a lot more vibrant. We have the blood splatter on the skirt, which wasn't there on the original version. Another way of saying, hey, look, we've got a better version here. Come and buy this 4-pack. And this is the main, basically these two figures here are the main reasons to go ahead and buy this 4-pack. So as for articulation, the head moves left and right. It moves with the neck, that choker there, so that's all you can get there. The shoulders move out to the side, forward and back. You have the single jointed elbow, and also you have the rotation in the wrist. The skirt does move, so it's not going to hinder any articulation from the legs moving up and down. We may have a rotation up here at the thigh or something, but I can't get mine to move, so I don't want to force it in case there isn't one. But we have a single jointed knee, and then that is it. As you can see, the legs are slightly slanted so that she's kind of stood in a particular pose to the side, which is a really nice pose. I don't mind it when figures have a lack of articulation, as long as the pose that they are in is really good, and this is really good. So as for the accessory, as you can see, she comes with her nice Titan gun. She doesn't come with the staff that the original figure did, but I don't really mind. Well, cane, I guess you should say, it has a little diamond on top, but I don't really mind about that. You could, fit it in that hand, but I like having that hand on her hip with, it really does suit this pose, so I don't mind that accessory does not come with this pack, but I would have liked it to instead of the accessory that comes with this Batman figure, because here we have the bat claw / grapple gun, and it is the same one that came with the armored Batman right here. As you can see, it's just ever so slightly lighter, I think, but I mean it's very close. I think it might be a tiniest of shades lighter. So because I've already got one on that Batman, I'm not really going to display this with that one because the blue doesn't really match the suit. I would have preferred to have the cane, but that's just me personally. As you can see, the major difference with this Batman compared to the original is the fact that it's now got the black parts as opposed to the blue parts. I do prefer the look of the original though, based on the bat symbol. Here you can see on the armored Batman, you can see he's a bit black and a bit blue and whatnot. It's a nice, contrast and whatnot. But this is more game accurate with it being black. But I guess to go with poster accurate and whatnot, he would be blue. But the actual symbol is that one right there. The symbol that we've got on here is the Arkham City symbol. And basically, it was actually molded on the original Asylum figure. So what they've done is they've just given us a city chest piece there, which is fine because it is actually the same. It's just the molding that's different for the logo. But with it being fine, it's not fantastic, and they really should have given us that original logo because it's an Asylum 4-pack, not the City 4-pack. So really not sure why they did that. We get the Batarang right here, which is articulated. It can move, as you can see. It collapses in. It's really, really nicely detailed. As for articulation for this Batman, the head moves left and right and up and down a little bit. These shoulders, they come all the way out to the side, not hindered by the cape, and then forward and back we have a rotation at the wrist and also a single jointed elbow. And then down here at the legs, they basically just move forward and back, a single jointed knee, and we have a rotation down at the boot. The cape is nice and soft and pliable, so it's not going to hinder any articulation. Not that you can get him into fantastic poses, but it's not going to hinder anything, and he stands perfectly fine. And it can kind of save the figure sometimes if it were to fall back, so it gives him some stability, and that is really, really nice. And then next up we have Scarecrow, an absolutely fantastic figure with basically no changes from the original, and if there are changes they're very, very slight. The articulation for this guy is absolutely fantastic. We have these rubbery parts that look really, really cool. Obviously don't hinder anything, but it's really nice that they are rubbery considering they are just cloth and rope and stuff. The head has really nice articulation on that ball joint. It's not stiff at all, so you can get all manner of kind of different poses. He comes with this little pouch which probably has the fear toxin in and whatnot, but we have the shoulders that move forward, back and out to the side, rotation at the upper part of the arm, a single jointed elbow, rotation at the wrists, and that is basically the same with this arm, except the rotation is further up the forearm. But as you can see, that is painted really, really well. That yellow is really nice and vibrant. Those syringes look really cool and they are not bent, which is very good. This figure does have waist articulation and the legs do move forward and back, but no articulation in the knee there. We do have a thigh swivel, as you can see. We also have the calf that moves and also the feet that move left and right and up and down. So this figure has more articulation in parts where you don't want it because you have a swivel there and a swivel there, as opposed to having a knee joint, which it really could do with to get some more articulation, because he's always in this very hunched over pose and it's hard to actually get him looking straight when he's hunched over like that. So really, really nice looking figure. As you can see, the skin detail and the paint and everything is just absolutely awesome. I would have liked a bit of articulation in the knee, to be honest, but very good as it is. And yeah, just absolutely awesome that we're getting all of the Series 1 figures repainted. I mean, this one only minor, but repainted to be a lot better, except for the fact that they've given us the wrong logo really for Batman. So for some kind of size comparisons here, we have Harley next to the Arkham Knight Harley. They are the same size, which is very good because they are the same character. And then we have the Arkham Knight Batman with this guy right here. As you can see, he stands a lot taller. So yeah, really, really nice figures. You definitely should pick this set up if you don't have any of these figures from the first game, and if you are a massive fan of the Arkham series. Like I said, these figures, this box set is really, really easy to get right now. It's a great price considering the price that the individual figures from Series 1 of Arkham Asylum go for. So if you like these figures, you should definitely pick this box set up. Even if you only like one or two, like for example Harley or Joker, it's going to be cheaper to get this set, and then you could sell off the other two figures or whatever, than if you were to try and track those down individually. So like I said at the start of the video, I will be doing the Arkham City box set very soon too, so obviously if you want to see that, stay tuned. And the links will be in the description, like I said, for the Arkham Origins, Deathstroke and Batman, and I'll also put the Arkham Knight, Batman and Harley in there too if you want to check those out. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you want to see more pictures of these figures and other figures from my collection, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's Homerino123 for both, and links will be in the description below. And to see more reviews like this, stay tuned and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.